You ready?
Well, I don't know, but it hardly matters. What matters is you think I'm ready.
Oh, I don't think that at all. You're not remotely ready, but we ran out of time.
Are any of us ever ready for the curveballs that life throws at us? I mean, I sure wasn't prepared for how emotional a Mike Schur sitcom could be, but here we are. My name's Ren, and this is the Pilot's Checklist. And today, we're talking about a man on the inside. A whodunit that tries to strike the balance between heartfelt and hilarious. But does it? Ready or not, we're going to find out.
The opening sequence sets the tone beautifully, introducing Charles, an affable character with a deep love.
You're uptight, and she's cool, you said, to which I reply, geez, Mom, give me a break.
Only to have him wake up old and now alone on his side of the bed. In a way, it's reminiscent of the achingly beautiful intro to the Pixar classic Up. Obviously, in a 30-minute comedy, they can't spend the same amount of time following a decades-long, unrelenting love, so it's not quite as powerful. But it's still really resonant seeing the joy of his wedding night juxtaposed with him plodding through his daily routine in the wake of his wife's death. Which is not without its small joys, but it is lonely.
Okay, what do we have today? Is it a recipe? Is it a film review about a movie that came out 2 months ago? Oh, nope. It is an article about an art forgery at a German museum.
Oh, he's just trying to connect.
This is a man, in the wake of losing the person that kept him connected to the world, is unmoored. Charles makes half-hearted efforts at maintaining relationships, but he's mostly on autopilot, like he's waiting for the clock to run out. Until, at his daughter's loving prodding, he takes up an interesting new endeavor.
Find a project or a hobby, just something that excites you.
Okay. It's a good challenge. I accept.
Which leads us to the two things I focus on most when analyzing a pilot. Setting and character. And the show is really rich in both. I mean, I personally would die to live in Charles's mid-mod house, ostensibly in the Oakland Hills, though IMDb suggests it's in Eagle Rock. And beyond that, you have the techie cool office of Julie, the loving home life of Emily, and the Pacific View Estates, which, given our introduction to Veronica, should be chock full of quirky characters. But in both setting and character, while all the ingredients for magic are there, there's something in the alchemy that's just slightly off.
There's a really wonderful variety of environments here. We mentioned Charles's home, which has an air of beauty and melancholy. From there, we bounce between his daughter Emily's home in Sacramento.
I am not above bribery. $5 goes to the first person who tells me one meaningful event from their day. Jace?
Nothing happened.
To Julie's office.
No. The police will just launch some half-assed investigation into the staff, solve nothing, turn the whole place against my mother, and then she'd have to come and live with me. Which would be suboptimal.
The city of San Francisco, though most of it is shot on a lot, offers a delightful little romp for Charles as he tests his spy metal.
Engage the fruit guy in conversation. Remember, casual, confident, just observing.
Hello. I was wondering if you could answer a question I had about your peaches.
Oh, sure. I'm happy to.
You do not need to be that close.
And finally, the nursing home.
Yeah? Hi, Didi. You are tall.
Thank you.
That moment with Virginia is delightful, and the introduction of the neighborhood memory care unit will be pivotal to the episode and the show moving forward. But because the show is telegraphing that this is the most important location, I just wanted a little more from it.
Would you like to see inside?
No, thank you.
It's fine.
The retirement home drives us to this emotional moment, where Charles reaches his nadir and wonders if he can carry on, which is actually one of my biggest complaints about the characters. This message from Julie is meant to be a real, raw moment.
My grandfather had it. It's brutal. You know, my whole life he was Poppy, and then in 6 months he just became someone completely different.
But based on how they've portrayed her, she feels like the wrong character to deliver it, at least this early on.
Go home.
Thank you, everyone. We'll let you know.
They do such a good job of starting the show by contrasting Charles, the sweetly earnest but in a shell old man, with Julie, the intelligent, shrewd, but cold young professional.
I think you are the best option in a sea of not very good options.
That's all I needed to hear. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay.
So to have this level of sincerity from her so soon just doesn't feel earned. And it takes away from any future payout where they connect on a deeper emotional level. And this is especially true because Dee Dee delivered a touching speech shortly before that may have spoken better to Charles's crisis.
For the majority of seniors, the biggest threat to their well-being isn't an accident or health. It's loneliness.
Well, certainly a lot to think over.
I have some minor quibbles with the Charles character as well.
Ooh, a wrinkly little honeypot. I like it.
Mainly, that the show uses his confusion in a convenient way.
Ah, I see. And you want me to... What do you want me to do?
This is a smart man that we've seen reading Le Carré novels. If he's bumbling because he's nervous or overeager, that's fun. But I don't believe you in the moments when you tell me that he's dumb. These are nits that I'm picking, because overall the characters and their relationships are really strong. Most notably, the relationship between Charles and Emily, which conveys a deep love, but still shows how he drives her crazy.
Somehow my mom could pull him out of his shell. You know, like when she was alive, they would have friends over for dinner and they traveled and they lived this like big, full life. And then she died, and within a day, he had packed up all of her stuff into neatly labeled containers and stored it in the garage.
They are missing their bridge. And the longer he stays in the stuck pattern, and the longer she withholds her critiques for fear of hurting him, the further apart they'll grow. So seeing her genuine happiness when he calls her at the end is really heartfelt. And his inability to tell her what he's doing, I mean, he is a spy now, will likely lead to a new kind of conflict.
Oh my God, that was scary. Whew.
Watch A Man on the Inside and tell me what you think. Did I laugh? A little. Did I cry? A little. I'm a soft boy. So in spite of the pilot's imperfections and the unexpectedly sappy tone, I would definitely keep watching. The premise of a man losing his partner and becoming a wrinkly old honeypot is fantastic. My only quibble with the setting is that I wanted more from the main one, but we get enough of a tease. Despite some rather short cuts, I think the characters that we meet are interesting and well balanced. And I love how we come full circle, with Charles alone again on his side of the bed, but with a renewed energy. Because even when we're not ready, staying engaged and connected to the world is what keeps us going. This has been another episode of the Pilot's Checklist, where we break down your favorite TV show's first episode. If you made it this far, maybe you want to like and subscribe. And tell me what you want to watch next. Bon voyage.
A classic spy.